Today we have fun with writers writing and rewriting.
And some troubled families find a happy ending.
Hi, I'm Bob Wilcox.
And I'm Jerry Kowarski.
Come with us to the theater and we'll tell you what we've seen from our 2 seats on the aisle. Teresa Rebeck has written a number of plays that have been widely produced and have won awards. She's also written for several television shows, Law & Order, Criminal Intent, NYPD Blue, and others. Ms. Rebeck knows how to write. Her plays build with suspenseful complications, pace to grab and hold our attention. The characters are clearly defined and believable, so is the lively dialogue. She picks subjects with inherent interest for the kind of people who go to the theater. Such is the case with Seminar, Mrs. Rebeck's play currently at the St. Louis Actors Studio. That title suggests something in the Academy, which probably would intrigue theatergoers. It is a little misleading, though what is going on in the play is something like a seminar. It has no institutional connections. Leonard has been a successful novelist and is now an even more successful editor. He offers sessions in which he critiques the work of writers still struggling to be recognized, usually younger writers, as is the case in the play, grad student age. So the title Seminar does fit in a way. 4 young writers have paid him $5,000 each to join 10 of these sessions. Obviously, they're serious about what they're doing. The sessions are held in the family apartment of one of the participants, a large apartment on Manhattan's Upper West Side. Kate's family obviously has money. She obviously doesn't spend it on herself. She dresses down. She's a very serious writer. She's been working on one story for 6 years. Young blonde Izzy, in contrast, is very attractive and can be a little flirtatious, but she is serious about her writing, as are the 2 young men in the group. They also are contrasting types. Like Kate, Douglas appears not to have to worry about money. He dresses with care, including a bow tie, and he speaks the same way. He has connections, an uncle who is a successful writer. Martin has no connections. He has no money. He has no bow ties. You could say he's a typical millennial slacker, except that he does really work on his writing. Playwright Rebeck gives us 4 individuals, contrasting types, plus the teacher. You can see the possibilities for developing relationships among them into a drama. The teacher praises some and crushes others. Romantic rivalries and complications arise, especially around the pretty blonde. In fact, it may be a little too easy to see where this play can go, and a little disappointing when it does. It's certainly enjoyable to watch it unfold. Rebeck is a sound crafter of drama. She knows what works, so you may also feel a little manipulated. But sorry that the manipulation hasn't taken you into something in these characters that you weren't already familiar with. But if the play itself is much like what you could stay at home and see on TV, what makes it worth a trip to the Gaslight Theater is the performance of the cast. Director Elizabeth Hellman has cast it shrewdly and, in one case, surprisingly. And she and the cast zero in on the rhythms that a good playwright like Rebeck puts in a play and that keep you alive and alert. You love to hate the teacher that John Pearson creates. The class is all about him. He's pleasing himself, the center of attention, relishing his power, whether praising or destroying the writing and the writer, and obviously compensating for some problems of his own. The actors all nail their characters physically, but that aspect of the performance is most fun to watch in Nathan Bush's portrayal of the precise, bow-tied, anal retentive Douglas. Jason Contini is equal and opposite as Martin, working so hard to keep himself together despite the centrifugal forces, physical and other, tearing at him. Alicia Smith easily fits the pretty blonde part of the character Izzy, but she also gets the real substance in her and a subtle craftiness. She may be the most together of them all. I would not have been smart enough to cast Taylor Peets as Kate. Peets is too attractive in every sense. She's also a terrific actor, and with a little help from costume designer Carla Landis Evans' bulky outfits, she becomes Kate in depth. Seminar is almost a one-set show, but it throws a curve in the last scene, which set and lighting designer Patrick Huber handles cleverly on that small stage. It still stalls the play's rhythm at that point. Seminar is a good play that you may or may not find is worth your time. The performances are worth your time.
Yes, I agree on both counts.
Ah, yes, worth it for that.